as part of his biannual press conference. Welcome, Your Excellency. As usual, you introduce yourself and the media you represent before you ask your question. Okay. Can you hand over now for your
the President Somalan Bako, Delem Adama Barrow, GRTS. The President follow be Condona, La Canyola 2016, Cartel Fawala. Be Condona Fanang electoral Menkita Bankoka, and be Condona Fanang Suka Salon in Batako. Be Condona Fana Yuk Makendo for Victim. Della the Ninkaro Veteran, His Excellency. Wolemu silo membe base patoto anin koinate anin fanam silo membe wullini sallu anin base tem fo man sakunda be mun ferele keka nyin kamala ko foy silo dotu tariya ta nyami plan jam fanam le bala silo o tumola led right anin ledi chilel o kulul bijanno benke tanin na sonandi Pasaso ni marchandise foi la masa kunda be miral ke kamba ke river transport ko kunu si fanati men si tane national di banko moli wala mun nakuma ka application
ini mbara baka Sadio Barrow on famo badin no am no ngami nyini ngari folo fanan boto Barrow kunda inshallah me la nyini ngaro jadila kontaan dañu karo kabri be campagne ko non nga fole ka fonto sila wo sila la contrat ko sign na manke abe kala sila follow menti wala be kala basi ani koy na ma wo fole mu andu hansa be lori wala bari insafo ko kachal be kekan pour ko silo pour que boko ando nga jidila hanis man hanara man julo fana so man sa tunda fon kan le bo men kan me pare la pour ko wata ka aussi do me yake min pare ka pour ka oke lamin ko do passamas mbe wodo ku kan ando sila bakan silo be connect la ka bo sila bakan kana base bada silo be connect la fana kana ba san bada woto ni lamin ko do passamas band amunda ko North Bank la silo be banda ko tabe tula South Bank wala ken nin go man sa kundala lempo fa jarla to no sila do doko esa ni sila bulo be se pare na ta lafta tamale ta la basse absolument dum to nyanda to la North Bank le bam to lafta to la South Bank woto mu kulet na man sa kundala feri di marke kan anin ba ko no kulun ko fa nan pour ka ta mo ke wala ni rabbe kerin won mu kulet me alon ka be na miraro ko no le andung investor soto le meyalon ko e miroro soto ko pour ka ko murondinare an lafta do ko la nyaami ni silo ngamere wala be fisiaro be tambi la ko men tambi to mo benna miroro ko be am bol bi jele meyalon ko pre pour ka o to ma sekunda fana bulo do ko limba
whatever language.
Okay, I'll actually English, Your Excellency, and then I'll translate it in
No, choose one. Choose one. We don't have time.
Your Excellency, journalist, freelance journalist for the moment. Being in Kalamina, Kapin Prologo Wilton Kanilai, Wilton Water, the Pajero, most of the Jeremia, the Haruna Jata. Alana Ramin, Sonko Bala would have won Kumata Lumpo, she left President from Macau in the Boiler, Roman Alfano Nada will not a press conference okay. Wouldn't get a young journalist with that in Garo. But how do you walk a moment now, President Biden at the moment? So, by the opportunity that sign thing, no opportunity to another London, because it was promoted. Carried sign better than the bank. Like a promote because Canada is a strategy.
area biara ko ay mo sida ba so ina rambe ya extend 1 year so ila bira ro wa excellency ila tawo ya sign tek gambia la interest so non fo gambia la interest so ya ni garo ro tara bira ro gambia la interest so ko extension ni gambia la interest so do for gambia la interest so e ko wasta tawo sign e ko do process abara ka
alhamdulillah kabirin ko keta wato min atan debe tamaka mita laybi mita la lumme airport to ninna timo mol diamu ka foy ko de debe tamaka bari fen fen me ala ko tanko bunda balde le bu banko ka mila fi ni secteur general ni masakunda yesi al yako juumi nal yako mo juumi masakunda nyanta diam kamo men fa al siwo gada diam kamo ni fulti wayata na minister of interior o be non jere ngaw commandinale ngaade e muru men banko ka wani dibe funti dan isa e bcc e hakilo di nyola kuma kamo men nyanta fula masakunda be e kuma ko ni fulti and wo ko na ba ke na ras kabri sita e kuma kamo safi e ko minister of interior kuma kamo ni kara o yoke wato me amuta ka diamuta masakunda to ya masakunda manke kunkilin kuti masakunda mum bela kafoti denal telbe o dara ngam molto mo ngebula nyaama nin ko men kala niwol sida ne diamo menf ngame o diamo nyanda ka nyanda ndenga jumel ka fo nin murta na nara nga diamo doge kote nin diamo fota dron akumo minasiya o nga jumel ka fo kuma ko men fota o mun del la kuma kan bari trena yana o ko men ke raja man ke kuti me ala ko adiya tan tele lafta tenku le so de banko e ko was nata fasa ron ka gamben ko fasa wala ngame fro tunku ro me ala ko ndel be jakal mo jakalo ko e ko was ke tan na baadi wonde e nata pour ka sonko fa pour ka dimba fa ngam wala kiti moto e ko was la taro jam ngame la gambe la interest wala ñinti ko pour sabato e so gambe ko sanji mo wani fula man sakundari ñal ko men bebe tamaka mi te alon te ngam woto ni o man sakundari sifa bode kuntu hani ka fume official han over ko fo man ken ngam ñanta tala pour ka sabato ken especially tan ko bunda dafta wala sabati fon fon wala fan da kafa sabatal o mon téléphone nga continue wala ngalo ni mukuleti me alon ko abe dan place la ban téléphone sen fan da janna abe dan
Sana
Thank you, Ma. Good morning, Mr. President. My name is Sana Kamara. I'm reporter with The Point. Also, I'm speaking up for Bloomberg. I'd like to know what are two of your government's topmost priorities and what is your government doing to achieve this? Do you have a chance at a second question, please?
no, just one, so that we can then go back.
the two most top priorities. I think our priority number one is the economy. Everything is based on the economy. We are working very hard to stabilize the economy. That's why the Minister of Finance has been very, very busy. I think he is the most busiest person in government to make sure that we secure budget support, we stabilize our economy. So when we took over from the government, the economy that was virtually bankrupt. So that was paramount, important for this government to stabilize the economy. We will progress. Electricity and power. We stopped in our priorities. We believe that we cannot develop as a nation in this in time, the 21st century. We're in the 21st century. If you don't have power, you cannot develop as a nation. Even investors, they look at your capacity before investing. We want this country to get reliable electricity. Not reliable alone, but affordable. There's a stock in our pipeline. And we are working very hard. A lot of investors have interest in this area. But we are very careful as a government. We are very careful. And we listen to the advice of our technicians so that we can get the best for this country. And I think it has started working. And we have signed a few contracts. And we are about to sign. Negotiations are at an advanced stage. The neighboring country, Senegal, and with investors. We have a roadmap in the sector that is short term, medium term, and long term to solve the energy problem. This energy problem has been a problem in this country for 52 years, 52 good years. We want that to be part of our legacy to solve the energy problem once and for all. Thank you.
You said you answered that. Okay, that was the first answer. Can I call upon Alpha? Is Alpha? Yes, please.
Alpha Noari, angana sokanung kibarengo, ise wona apunda njabi. Wari ngei mebega sikie, sokana ndeme nyani. Ngei men sokana. Hariyeru, ndatenkila ngei mega sokana tebe. Donc Kenyan chi, kawo ngari nikinye, hinu ndi kota sumu ma frek. Masakunda wakile, na tampile do million karagi dollar na ken kita angrin do sogode na hobo na den soganu danga oga kini ya oga kini price bill price ki ka oda takandia kutike masakunda na kentu ganda aga ona ga nanye dum denyani nanti litreti ona heren sunyana ona katu tigam ko mo no.
Next, can we call upon Lamin Kujabi?
I'm Lamin Kujabi, Department of Information Service, Gambia. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. My question is, there have been calls for two-term limit to the presidency. What is your commitment to the two-term limit, and as soon as whether it will go to the legislation to the National Assembly?
Thank you very much, Kujabi. I think two-term limit for this country is a campaign promise. We promised the Gambian people that we will limit the term of presidents to 2 terms. And we are committed to that. That will not change. In our constitutional reform, we will see 2 terms. Because we believe that the term is limited. That will help in improving our democracy. That is something that we are seriously, and we will not compromise that as far as I remain the head of state of this country.
Cesar Sawane.
angana dara kata kharabu mo kinga kharabe ko la khema onan tin ala ko na basic and secondary education kinga nyana ama sekunda golle hana kunna hala mare mundi onan tin de kali anda mali sabna de bagan kinga tasha institution ma ki so nanti ke masakunda de daga ko lumna da bo scholarship mure anda mali kita kundi din kinga scholarship ta akana wan saka bil tasha institution kinga wan din di hila dinga ni be kinga ni under commission of inquiry bagan kinga ni so surah tajane kali ke chairman onan tirin di ken khasu sikino hodi mako commission of inquiry ira wa golle kede wadi kengani tampude ko sunu jili no hodi kengani masakunda kala golle be bagami agara ginu be dawara ngorna atikati khasim ko lakinga mako solo sikira ken golle dawati khasu sikino hodi
ko sona ke tuagum pol lakhe odi gagu tuagum pol lakhe ndi oda koy nanti duna wa khasin kinnoy na tuagum pol lakhe na dinga ka kinyani basic or secondary education waaye tuagum pol lakhe be ga ken kam o madiga ma kam ba ken ko bare man sakunda do fere gabe ana be sasa yimɓe a ngana ha jama ngaɓe teleŋoy nanti iwa kolosi ɗinkin ni gambie toki wa kundi sadio wa kundi jamanu yogondu jamanu tagan tuwakum pollakilatelle kani mogo bara a ngana ha gelli o kugari tayma aɗo sasana ogana ministre de kida ken pollakke kuñimme nanda ha éducation kuñanda joppake jamaye aɗo higaɓe golle ngameyi hari kompo ɓeno gan kawa sikki university campus ari naxane ñetu ala time frame ñaki nandi ken nan kawa ñetu kendi ke man sakunda nafsi mayla ken lagi golle ñet digan cikkandi ke ni mani commission ke kasu sikki wara kebe taxoni kasu sikki ngana kiño golle ngana ñen a kempene mañona golle ngama ñen a continue hara gana ñana sino karage a continue ne ma golle suga ñen
Mustafa.
Thank you very much. My name is Mustafa Bai, and I'm a reporter for Judiciary. As part of our personal guidelines, I would like to ask my question. Your Excellency, you know, like my coalition manifesto in 2016. Yet again, realized on the Constitution of the Gambia 1997 Constitution to agree with it. I found it very well and doy in nit made leen doole dafay dafa dooleel executive fi nekkoon so seen promise moo nekkoon ne su ngeen ñëwee da ngeen a try ngeen change loolu su ko fi delloo doole bi si nit ñi bokk na si lu mel ni like section 48 si constitution bi section 11 141 xam ne doomi réewi Gambie yi nekk biti réew yoon may den ñu sànni carte te loolu foog naa seen axal su ko defee section 91 nit ñi suñu daanee député mu représenté leen si parlement bi leader party mun naa toog one day daaxa ko si parti kooku ñàkk a toog mu si parlement bi fekk ay junne nit ñoo ko bëri pour mu toog représenté ñu foofu waaye fu nekk di 6 months te ba léegi fan yi ma laal nii wéccee buñ si benn li ñu fi jot a wecci mooy age limit président vice président ak tamit judges loolu dafa mel ni ba léegi dafa dooleel exécutif so mu laa laaj sa government ndax bàyyi nañ xel loolu ne wecci ñu waroon a starté mu dooleel nit ñi ba léegi nit ñaa ngi toog di xaar thank you
jërëjëf dinaa la wax ne bu ñoo jël nguur gi wax nañ ne dinañ am ay wecci ci constitution ci doxalin lu tax ñu ne dinañ wecci lu ko doxalin boobu ñun ñëpp la soxla woon ñun ñëpp la soxla kon ci tànka yooyu ñu ngi ci taxaw ba tey soo dégloo suma wax bi ci National Assembly wax nañ ne dinañ am constitutional reform ñu ngi wax sax ne dañoo am complete overhaul gom naa sax ne mun naa am référendum dafay am loi yu nga xam ne loi yu bon la woon yooyu yëpp dañ ko bugg a génne ko dañ bugg a doole bi dellu si nit ñi si wecci buñ def nii boobu nga wax waaye am na bu nga bàyyi si gannaaw bu ñoo dem si National Assembly election am na wecci yu ñu def pour alors nit ñi ñu mun a taxaw élection pour mu gën a yomba si nit ñi wecci defoon nañ ko wax xam nañ ne Gambia dafa soxla loolu si time boobu parce que suñ ko defuloon daf doon jafe trop pour nit ñi mën a taxaw élection waaye ñu gis ne pour may nit ñi chance mun naa am ñi nga xam ne ñu ngi nekk gouvernement xëy na dinañ ko mën a antal boo nguur ga loolu lañ foog ku nekk si nguur gi dina ko antal waaye ñu nekk si opposition bi daal dinañ ko doon mën a antal kon dañ sooraale woon loolu tax ñu def wecci boobu si jamono boobu wecci bu mu def nii foog naa dañ ko soxla parce que soo gisee am na Gambien ñoo xam ne qualified judges la am nañ expérience waaye loi bi daf leen aaye loi bi daf leen discriminer duñ mun a liggéeyal nguur gi te ñun soxla nañ ñu liggéeyal ci time bu ñu nekk nii loolu tax ñu gis ne dafa jàmpa pour ñu def loolu waaye yu nga wax nii yëpp dinañ ko wécc incha allah naa la gëm loolu.
Thank you. Next, Jifang, Seva.
What specific plan do you have to improve health conditions, considering insufficient drugs, insufficient drugs that are available in the health sector? What specific plan do you have?
We have a lot of plans for the health sector. A healthy nation is a wealthy nation. We believe in those principles. Because even with the RVH, now we have changed the management. We have changed the board. And there are a lot of reforms going on at the RVH. As we speak, to make sure we manage the meager resources of the RVH. All payments are paid through the bank. The bank cashier comes to the RVH to receive monies that are paid so that we can manage those resources to improve the RVH. We have a lot of plans. Even yesterday I have a meeting with investors who have intention of investing in the area of health. And the negotiations are at advanced stage. We are doing everything possible to reform that area.
Thank you. Mohamed Diallo.
Good morning, Excellency. My name is Mohamed Diallo. I'm from Gambia Radio and Television Services. My question is, when you took office, you instituted a process of reconciliation, national reconciliation. But on the other hand, we've seen that you also instituted several commissions of inquiry into the former president, his associates and his family members. Don't you think that is a contradiction as far as national reconciliation is concerned? On the one hand, you are reaching out to the people. On the other hand, you are setting a commission of inquiry.
Welcome to From Gambia channel. Welcome to From Gambia channel. Subscribe for more news. Subscribe for more news.
So in your appointment of the cabinet, you have exhausted almost all the cabinet portfolios. But I have not heard about the appointment of a Minister of Defense. And as far as security services folks are concerned, that's very important. Are you not going to appoint a Minister of Defense? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jalo. I really think it is a contradiction. And I even think we will have other commissions that should be set up. Because if we are talking about reforms, we're talking about overhaul in every area. I think we need a commission in every area. Even land commission, we are thinking of setting up land commission. I think it's important. And the Gambian people have interest to know what has been happening for the past 22 years. The Minister of Defense, I think you might not be aware, I think I'm the Minister of Defense. Yes. But let me just update you. I am the Minister of Defense. Thank you.
Thank you. Abdullah John.
Thank you very much, President, for giving us this opportunity. Abdullah John, freelance journalist and Australian Press report. Presently, the government is pushing ahead with national development plan, and last Tuesday, the Minister of Finance highlighted 8 strategic areas, and that have left the sporting community, very. There's a sort of uproar going on because sports is not highlighted in this national development plan. So does this mean that sport is not a priority for the government, or very soon this government is going to turn football field or into mosque?
I think every area is a priority for this government. But as I just answered one question yesterday, government is a process, and this process will take time. We are just 6 months old. I think we have made significant gain during that period of 6 months. It will take time. It's a process. Sports is a priority. I'm a sport-loving person. I think everybody knows that I'm a fan of Arsenal Football Club. So definitely I have a lot of interest in sports. So it's a priority to this one.
Thank you, Nyasi.
Good morning, Mr. President. I must say thank you for continuing to defend the media, and despite continuous assurance that you will always be our friend. I am a frequent follower of your official Facebook page. Recently, I followed one of the postings on the page, and I came across this one that got me so worried as a practicing journalist. But this is what the previous regime was using to oppress the media and some of its political opponents. That is sedition. You assure us that, it's going to be a take on the pass.
Thank you very much. I think yesterday I answered such a question. I think our commitment alone has shown that we are ready to bring in good laws as far as media is concerned. And I think if we are not serious with the media, I would not have been brave enough to appoint the person of Adama Barrow as Minister of Information. It's not even possible, because we already know the background of D.A. Barrow. I was a keen reader of one of his columns. It comes on Fridays with the Hozara. That is the focus with Adama Barrow. All of my friends knew that I am a keen reader. They'd always tell me, your man is on the papers again. So I think we are brave enough to bring in Adama Barrow, and Demba is part of the media. He's part of the media family. He's a senior journalist, an activist. So I see no reason, and I think you should be comfortable enough that there is no doubt this government is ready for action, especially for the media. Thank you.
Also, Sidika?
Yes. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. This time I will take you to the economy, and it's in English. I attended a meeting at Adama Hotel, and it featured your Minister of Finance and Economic Affairs, Amadou Sane, where the World Bank came and gave us 56 million, and 55% of this money is on credit based. 45% is on grant. So according to the World Bank representative, who is currently residing in Dakar, said we have to pay the money in 40 years. I know you will not be here by then. Is your government committed to pay these loans? And my second question is, that is going to, I will take you to human rights. In 2009, there is this famous witchcraft activity that we had in this country, conducted by the former president, accusing our mothers and our fathers of being witches and wizards. Some of them died, seriously hallucinated. and they were taken to Baba, the former late Baba Job's compound in Kolo. We were few journalists who were investigating this. It is a serious crime of human rights violation. Are there any commitment to investigate and bring the perpetrators to justice? Thank you so much, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much. I just want to make this very clear. Every government in the world take notes, including the first economy, that's America. But I think this is a loan that Gambia needs. And it's a loan, it's a constitutional loan, it's a long duration. And we need project support. And they have been generous enough to come to the rescue of this country. As we inherit this government, past government, it was less than 1 month import call. That's why we are running around the world. The Minister of Finance has been traveling everywhere to make sure we get this support. So I think the World Bank, we need to thank the World Bank for their generosity. They have been very, very generous. And you as a journalist, you are part of the investigation team. You are coming to set up this commission. It will be very important for you to appear the commission give this information. Because without the information, the government cannot do nothing about it. But be brave enough to go and face the commission. Thank you.
Omar Ba?
Thank you very much. My name is Omar Ba from the Standard newspaper. My name is Omar Ba from the Standard newspaper. I just want to ask Mr. President, given the fact that the issue of the presidential age limit is been removed by Parliament, I just want to know when will your government finally resolve the issue of the Vice President?
Sooner than later. Very soon.
Lamin Sanyang?
Good morning, Mr. President. I am Lamin Sanyang from Petroleum Network. First, I want to ask about land commission. We have already answered about that one. Setting of land commission. The other one I want to ask is that the quality of education in this country is really degrading. And does your government have any policy to train or retrain teachers to improve the quality of education in the country? And the two is that does your government have any policy to sponsor for students going to university and higher education?
Thank you very much. And what is the name again?
Lamin Sanyang.
Lamin Sanyang. I think we are preparing our blueprint. In that blueprint, we will cover all these areas. But one thing is fundamental and important. If you look at the appointment of ministers of education, the Minister of Higher Education, he was among the technicians who set up the university. You have wide range of experience and administration. The Minister of Secondary and Basic Education, if you look at his CV, he has been under the Ministry of Education for the past 30, 40 years. He has a lot of experience. We wanted to get those people to the head of those institutions to make sure we get the best policies. Those departments.
Sponsors?
There are a lot of offers. We've been talking in other countries offering scholarships for the young. So there are a lot of goodwill around the world.
Thank you. Can we have Bakari Sise?
Good morning. My name is Adama Barrow. I work with the Voice newspaper. Mr. President, there are reports of security threats against the Gambia. How prepared is the government to cope that issue? The second question, in your statement in the National Assembly, you said the oil exploration
want to know which company is doing and which part of the country is to decide to.
The first question is I think these are just exaggerations. I don't think there is a security threat against this country. But obviously, if you have to take over from a government, a dictatorship government for 22 years, you expect such things to happen. These are minor, they are in the minority. I don't think it's a serious threat. But we assure you that we are prepared, and we have a security connection between Gambia and other countries. There is relationship as far as security is concerned, because it's paramount. So it's not a threat. Petroleum, I can't specifically tell you exactly where it is, the location, but there are a lot of negotiation with the technicians to make sure that in the area of petroleum it's transparent so that you will be informed. Because I think people have been in the back with the Alhamdulillah project. We thought that by now we should have that oil in this country. But there are prospects, and I think few blocks, block 2 and there are blocks, these are technical terms, that we have real prospects in those areas. The expectation about 90%, so the prospects are very, very high. There are big companies now that are coming to the Gambia to export the oil, so they see the prospects are very, very, very high. And I think it's an area that Gambia might succeed in very few years to come.
Can we have Sana once more and then Adama Barrow? Any other? Okay. Sisi?
Thank you for the second chance. First would be a follow-up on the petroleum question. Africa Petroleum, earlier said you were negotiating with the government of the Gambia. And then the government said you were not negotiating. But we know that 2 weeks ago they are seagull flew in the car and you had a meeting with them. What did they actually want?
I have a meeting with them. They have a contract. The contract was 7 years. The contract expired 2016. And for that 7 years, they are sitting on those blocks without exploring. I don't think Gambia have to give now timeline. People who are serious and want to explore it.
Okay, so my second question is when you came to power.
Can you give chance to others?
The first one was a follow-up, like I said, on the petroleum. I'm asking my question now. That will be the last one. Yeah. When you came to power, you told everybody that you are a transitional leader and you're going to serve a few years and step down. I want to ask you, when are you planning to step down?
I think the best people to answer that question is government. Yes. It depends on the government.
Can I have Omar Wali?
Good morning. I am Omar Wali. I report for Judiciary. Now that the age limit for the president and the vice president has been settled, is Farmer Tambaja going to take over as the full-time vice president, or you have somebody in mind?
We will appoint the vice president very soon. But let's wait for that time.
Adama Barrow?
His Excellency, Ntela Yininkardo Kelamenti, Willem funding kill the Musolti, Bari Nalongo, Niaje Yimbanko Palenta, and funding kill the Musoli Lurda, Bareta Mandu, Gumri Tico di la Musoli, so funding killer, Lamansakuna.
Sajo inimbara bag in body. Ye kumo me for ye tonya kumo. Fani bote keno nan naman ke musol ni funding kid. Ye kata jamala ke akoko. Funding kill la ta ko masilol amakule ti me anon ko e masa kunda nyoto. Bari mbe jikirim bag anu me ferol fana keka. Sene bundato me bunda kutol yele kan. And me molso de mela ko e londo so ka mol karandi sene bula kutol wala ke ni nga dal dula dol to badi busal kinyo ani busumbala wol ma dindingol to je be mel karandi kam poultry and ni karandi poultry fene manan ko dile pour poultry do ko wulli ñol ma fa na horticulture mi dunkan wo fanan ko andum compagnie jamane fanan softo mi alon ko ilafta pour ka do ko ki gambe wari démocratie kuto mi alon ko ngakato men ki wasoto waya ken ni mo jama lafta gambia la sa mo jama be naka gambia woto ni wala compagnie ol seto to gambia ko na jam fondin kelle be do ko kelo ko andum na poro bunda fon do ko ni sa je kunol kasiya je nyaale poro da directeur fon ko ni ko sa lafta kala sifla e sa je poro to ate jil do sikili bloqué do si wurawo woto fanan be do ko do nadla andum fondin kelle wala be do ko kelo bari lafta fondin kelle fana ñi miro soto ko bebe laban na janni ka borin kata bantara o man ku bonni ni koy be mini na bala etete woto lañi na ko mbe soto ba keno ba janni meni fo ka wari ndefon nene tata tubab bari mbe tubaw du men na sako so tala wata men ka saynari nim mel bi je wol man la fi pour nga say mel bi je wol fana man la fi nana bari ko jabbe ko daari e be ko jenne ko daari nata ganna sako so man ta jikri do ko ni saytana na hakil ndi moy men din nga feewota ka do ko dati o do ko nata na fa ba so je nata so ba so je mel yalon ko ngebula tuwa du je na so men ki ja isi sanji kim keso ito so ko andu nga fo nu ka ko ni be la bankor dan dulate bar ni be wandu bankor dan dulate be ni be libéré so be dan libéré siam bar ni be la bankor sikene libéré no isina yake president andu nga me la say no proof woto mobe wala me asto na say na musol ni me do ko la war musol kata muskelo la musol drone inshallah haninna diamo nyin kono namina ngoni tan di jeel andu haninna mol fa na ta do ko wala nimbe do ko ta ngam musol ko nyin ka diube e ma yambe national assembly be to mondiro kala wato ngam musol la ko diube wala ke ngam mus sabale tombo nata kefla tombo mbena ministère place of frantala ngam musol la ko diube woto nimbe ko kala na masakunda kon musol la ko nka kon tibo je
Sisi?
Your Excellency, kengani lenya arong no yahabin kara anda digamani kunati kawa masakunda nuangkain kunati jamani kitabe kina constitution na kunati kunati nanti kemasakunda bidagani angana Children's Amendment Act 2016 and Women's Amendment Act 2016 section 22 subsection A and B ara luang bangandanga nanti ara yahane sunan de bagandi ara kengani lenya haru ni go mahayani aga matamu sunese kengen timis onantin amma sakunda anna mani sahura kini nanti kulwan tabakano kengani yahane sunan de lol lenya hare tayani ko itin kengani akumpili kenga ni hadi anda panel sahun kengani public management office ken panel na haynia ben bona ikima sakunda de dadandi iliyo on raga miliyo on kata igolle na hanyi ro wa madaga kunsoro babu oti ori compensation ni barka kiskisi na wali oranti yo on compensation ama sakunda mai da wani kesu kunna kunku ni dema bira menga na tike masakunda de dadandi ile kata be ngana ti aro jamani wa madaga
no argi da nyaare angara yaran kabare be tri oda digam ko senon de nanti ho gari lu asire ona ke dokka loi buru wona kunya sansi aga odunga ndenya ni nanti kunni loi no loi siru nyen ya runde mandenya angana sahan karan ngai awaken kana hon donc kunni loi siru nyai masagai kubir ga député compagnie alo kuy men bir ga kani ho gari loi sire mo wake mbakki mo loi buru kude waken sansi.
Welcome to From Gambia channel. Welcome to From Gambia channel. Subscribe for more news. Subscribe for more news.
Na kesu yilandi golle ngam na kesu tuga asembe masakunda. Anga ngori bara asembe. But Kenyan Jigi, Ogara Soron Su Kirini, Ogara Sloveno Kiri, ho problem ngani kebe, ho huwe ganyanga anako naro kaiti no. Kota warini, semmela wanyini masakundari, ina soron bute mura ina soron tule. Bari Sloveno angat nanti isino madangi tankara kiti sino karagidi, ona kunchaga ni golle na. Kubira ga dangi keno ona yonu pensono. Kiani ndigani.
I was wondering, how would you qualify your relationship with Senegal? Because you're a bit, could you say you're a bit in debt with them, or at least you owe them a lot after what happened?
Senegal, I think Senegal and Gambia are the same country. We speak, our official language is different, but we are the same people. The relationship was bad during the former government. But as we came to power, 2016 December, we revived that relationship, to cement the relationship, to make it stronger. In that relationship, we will all benefit from the relationship. I think there is mutual respect between Gambia and Senegal.
Sankoli?
Good morning, Mr. President. I am Sankoli Jumper from the Globe TV. Over the times, we've seen how important you've mentioned tourism, of course, in your government. But according to my research, the government has been slow in terms of engaging, of course, with the sector, the people that are important in terms of tourism. Let's, for instance, the airlines and others. And we have tourism season just about 2 or so months. Personally, what are you doing to make sure that, to spice up things and make sure that it's going to be a very fruitful season? The other question is, of course, people have so much trust in your government. We've seen signs that, yes, this is indeed a democratic government. But something very, very important we think is very slow, and people begin to cast doubts as to how democratic and transparent you are. That is the declaration of assets of ministers. Of course, before you become a president, you declare assets, but people are still asking why is it that the ministers are yet to declare the assets. Please, thank you.
Thank you very much. And tourism, I think tourism contributes 20-25% of our GDP. So this government will not joke with tourism. And among the coalition members, our Minister of Tourism have been in that sector for half of his life. On the tourism. So we are doing a lot of things in that field. But as I always mention, I think we have to exercise a little bit of patience. This is governance. Campaign and governance are two different things. If you are in government, that's the time now you face the reality. We are faced with a lot of challenges. We are doing a lot of cleanup exercise. But in the tourism sector, you have a lot of investors who have interest in the tourism sector. I can assure you, in years to come, you will see big investment in tourism. There's a lot of interest, and with this new government, the environment is there for people to invest in that area. With declaration of assets, most of the ministers have already declared the asset through the ombudsman. We have few that have not completed yet, but we have given them a deadline of 15 days, 2 weeks, to declare the assets with the ombudsman.
Thank you, sir. Can we have Mohamed Diallo on screen?
Excellency, thank you once again. Coming from Mohamed Gambia Television Services. You know what I'm doing Abiko here for the Gainaka. And lady behind why we realized that someone Gambia location. Konos Haramai from Danani ala ko ganaka yana ko ngani be ketero makko be jirat amina ko lamu jogani ayna ko be ganda hede dowre wadi ganaka ko hen hay wa hebo tan kedan hebo hen ko hewi ne do so julde fanima ayata dami hana satte de reedi no ko lamu dami ho lamu udi ta hayo ana ko be malawa ha naftora makko ne ko jawde makko
jarama sikku ngaynaka so a wi ngaynaka tan ngaynaka ko he demal tawa Minister of Agriculture sengo demal mi ko min on tigi komi ɓiɗɗo demowo mi fijirta kulle demal hay hikka si a laari dulaji kewɗi min jaltini lappinayi ta ɗi gonno probléme wawano ko wadde sol kono min ɓangi décision min jaltini lappinayi ɗum holliri wondema Masakunda waɗi holliri wakkilare kono noon ko ɓe mbiyata blueprint on kayni miɗo pewno ɗum si kawi o pari kala ko woni e sengo demal a yiyat ɗum e nder on kayni ganda kadi min jejjitta ayna ko sabu min jii leyɗele ɓattiɗe men ɗe Sénégal e Mali ɓe keeɓi hen nafa mawɗo ɗum noon si aɗa wondi e neɗɗo kala ko woni ko moƴƴita mum an kala wakkilo natta hen nden min wakkilto min natta hen
The government have been in office for 6 months now, and they want to know how soon are you're going to provide your developmental blueprint. More especially the development blueprint for citizens and farmers.
I promise you, I think the blueprint, maybe the Secretary General can give us date, but I know within a very short period. Because it's already done, we are just trying to compile it and get the final one. So it is almost ready.
Before the year ends?
Say that again?
Before the year ends?
Yes, maybe before the end of August.
Can we
And 2
have
weeks' time.
Abdullah John, please?
I have 2 questions. First is regarding the preparation officer. So can we know the name of the ministers that who are dragging their feet to declare their assets? And the second question is with regard to the relationship between Senegal and Ghana. We know in Eastern Africa we have a very interesting example that is going to take place. If you take Tanganyika and Zanzibar, they were able to build up a federation that was able to survive so many tournaments since Nyerere. And today, they are sending a signal to the rest of the African countries that getting together is the way forward. So, do you think that the new political dispensation provide for Gambia and Senegal an opportunity to revive the Senegalian cooperation?
First question is, we will not disclose names of our ministers who are yet to provide all the information. But we assure you that in the interest of accountability and transparency, they will declare their assets with the ambassador. Relationship between Gambia and Senegal. Gambia remain the republic. Senegal remain. But our friendship, we want to elevate our friendship so that we have closer cooperation. I think that is in the interest of Gambia and in the interest of Senegal.
Thank you. Can we have Alpha?
Karaga Noari, Jula Gabi wari ni Gambia. Demokrasi bega kite Gambia, Kenya na Jula nun telemon di Gambia. Arodo hero ngame, o wakati nunda bare ko Jula sugari, agaranya mu Kenya na jamani kedi. Angana golli jamani kedi, mando Gambia kon nyana golli. Ma Gambia ken na nyansi a holdan anda na kat golli ni kala Jula kon tendi Gambia no ke. Wa wara kun liti, kun sarti nu liti. Sarti bana ni Kenya Gambia ken na ken Jula ko ko tari niya ala wattu akon kitana kana memi ken Gambia ke kara wanyana ambassador nga Gambia dangani kenjula ko nokon aka kenjula ko nokon dika ken Gambia ke ara wakaranga kenjula ko nokon kenya di wala
Wali Omar Wali.
Last week APRC la interim chamber ako maniboro la fale atade andira telama sakundaye maniboro ni dala sekele ako second ni fane ni sekele be la yela account for freeze telama sakundaye la tale pour freeze boni la account
jumala account
ila APRC account so telama sakundaye maniboro ni la kemi to la and ila account for the freeze
nin diamo nyimbo APRC golle aussi kenya jagal kuba waye APRC mina wado nga man bodom datti kemel di Gambia ni tel nana ra fo man bodom na dal si wuli kilin kemelul mami la diam betel bari hanisay ibe bankole kon Gambia golle mun ni ngani soto Gambia yo fero landintel ko woton del fande pare lan pour go Gambia ko si wona faso na miro lon pour mano eji andu ngamira fana aboyta jila jika bo man bodo do bijan sa ngamira kemi an investor lu e siman bodo soblu sukuro abenu wuli kili keme konon sa wuli kili keme fala min tek ya bo jita pompidero jita isa so fana jita andu inshallah be paso fana jida de nera ba woton ngamira be jika dugon lafta men na jita santo ay filter ordinary man men be do ka fana yakala sa mbe lori o bundal le to ne ministre of trade fana be diam kan mel yalon ikaritel wa froke wol finance sukur poto ni sa jindi ndo ko wol kata kan bari na kol mil beje men be tamaka le jikini ni na le ka fogo kol be jilal bari na dala so be selekan foreign money o be jikan oto masa kunda ka tamata ni fero be ni o kala inshallah
Mike, please.
Account ni ngaron nata freeze drum auto maybe ila nyaton ko wala bulo bi je account ni wala security wodun ka fen sign ngam bulo la o kan follow jandi ko be ko
Can you have my please?
Your Excellency, réew mbir ne am na junne doomi Gambien yoo xam ne dañoo jógee fii di jaar ci yoonu suuf di jaar si géej di dem si European Union te lii si ñaar fukki at ak ñaar yi passé ñu bëri because ñu leen not fii ñeneen ñi tamit dañ doon dem pour gën a uti luñ am ngir coono so léegi sa government bi dañ bëgg nga wax ñu yan matuwaay ngeen jël pour gis ne loolu jeex na Gambien si mën a toog ak tamit am na ay xibaar yu feeñ ne sa government bi di ministre of foreign affairs di ministre bi seetu wàllu biti réew dafa am ay nangu toog yu am ak European Union doomi Gambien yi nekk foofu bindu woon ko toog foofu te EU bi bañ ne dañ leen war a delloo si Gambie pour nga leeralal foofu noonu
ñu doon jógee fii di dem si yooni gannaaw xam naa coono bi moo bari woon amuñu woon benn yaakaar loolu tax mu jaraloon ni su nekkee sa bakken dafay des foofu sax waaye dangay dem waaye tey gis nañ am na ñu nga xam ne ñu ngi volontaire pour delluwaat yaakaar bi moo rëy ne nguur gi wécceeku lu fi nekkoon nekkatu fi am nañ yaakaar te ñu ngi def yu bari pour xale yi pour ñu mun a am liggéey boo soo bëggee wax ni ki toogal foog nga jox ko lu moo def investors yu nga xam ne ñoo bëgg a ñëw Gambia fii ak ñu nguur gi si suñu boppam nu ñu bëgg a dugalee suñu loxo si affaire yi mbéy su nekkee yëpp jàmpana nuñ ko buggee xam naa ñu bari te dina tax bari ñu liggéey soo waxee ne suma ministre bi sign na ak European Union góoma ne loolu am na su amee tamit yëguma ko waaye góoma ne am na man bu ma demee foofu ñoom laaj nañ ma loolu lu ma leen wax ne issue bi dafa nekk lu sensitive dafa ëmba lu bari ma ne ko dañ war a seet te dañ war a yaatal seet ñu mun a liggéey si loolu man foofu laa emoon ak ñoom waaw xam naa ne am na yu bari yu ci nekk kon loolu su bëree lu fa nekk dañ ko war a seetaan bu baax sénga ko bu baax ñu jël si ay jéego yu nga xam ne ñëpp dinañ si am njëriñ. non non.
Thank you once again. I want to get your assurance about the stability of life.
I think you have talked about NAREC. We have a roadmap. Because it stopped in our priority. Sometimes, 2 months back, we all reflect and say, now I think it's better for us to sit down with our technicians for us to have a clear agenda. But let us have a roadmap. And the roadmap is short term, we stabilize. The medium term and long term. And we want to stick to that. And I think we are on that process. There are a lot of companies that are interested in America, but we have been very, very, very careful to make sure in this negotiation we have a fairer system. We want to get the best for this country. We are taking our time, but I think we are on the right direction. We have got a discussion, with the Senator, cross-country connection. That is for short term. But inshallah, I think we'll get there. We have a roadmap already.
Thank you, sir. We're going to have the last three. That is Lamin Kujabi, Steadikan, and Omar Ba.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. You made reference of 4 salary scale of the civil servants in the state government of the parliament. There will be any salary increment after the audit, staff audit by parliament personal management office. Thank you very much.
As I mentioned in my speech, I think the civil service is overstaffed by 40%. That is enormous. That's why we are conducting a comprehensive staff audit to get the records and to eliminate ghost workers. Salaries going to wrong hands. We are committed to increasing.
Welcome to From Gambia channel. Welcome to From Gambia channel. Subscribe for more news. Subscribe for more news.
Increase salaries. That's why we have even reduced our budget. State House, we have reduced State House budget by 70%. But this government is committed to that. It's a democratic government. We want people to be paid good service. But I think maybe the year 2018-19 might get there. As we are moving, we are progressing. To stabilize the economy, we will consider civil servants. Thank you.
Can we have Steadikan?
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for giving me the third opportunity to communicate with you. Your former colleague, President of the United States of America, Obama, said, if you want to know the character of a person, give it bow. Your character and your comportment, Your Excellency, to my own investigation and my analysis is perfect. So I've got you words. I thank you for that. I want to know, within these 6 months, your key challenges, being President of the Republic of the Gambia, only 2, can you outline that for me? Challenges. And the second question is going to in Senegal. I was living in Senegal. I don't know if you all of that. I'm in Senegal now for 4 years in Asia. This now, we know your Atmodisa, the Gendana, and the Dempsey Jaffe. During the impasse, Senegalese were very interested in the problem Gambia. Sa relation ak Sénégal ñoom dañ doon yàgg a jooy Yiltenda Babatenda bridge living signature. I don't know your supposition from Negari. Then I see you put bridge Yiltenda Babatenda Senegal Afghan Uganda or the floor. Thank you so much. My last words from your Excellency.
During the 6 months, it has been a very challenging period. But basically, every area was a priority for this government. But the most challenging is the economy. Because you cannot build a strong building without a foundation. That was the most challenging on my team. But now, thank God, we got budget support. We started to stabilize. And the energy sector. There was a lot of noise in the energy sector, especially during the fast month. Everybody was talking about everything. And this energy thing, we have to be very careful and very patient. This is not like you go to the market and buy. No. It is something that takes time. Even to build an engine, it takes nothing less than 1 year. Some engine, it takes 1 year, 8 months to build the engine. So it takes time. And the negotiations, these are big business. These are very expensive things. Involve a lot of money. So the negotiation takes time. I think we should be patient enough. Inshallah, with the roadmap, we will solve the energy problem. Bridge bi itenda aga fona lu nga xamne mo nekkon problème bi yé fofu safara nañ ko liggéey bi légui report buñ ma mujjé jox def nañ 30%. Te lolu about 1 month back. Te 30% bi tam lu gëna jafé moy def pilas. Bo mo gëna jafé ci liggéey. Def nañ 30%, def nañ pilas yépp 30%. Lu dess mo gëna gaaw. So 30% bi jox am. Te duñ am fofu de. Nga amoon nañ ci Babili Mansa waaye fa naa boobu fekk waat la woon bànjin baarat bi ngeen ko bëri su boobaa naa ne ko Babili Mansa jërëjëf.
Thank you very much. Omar Ba will be the last one. Omar Ba.
My first one will be inspection concerning the APRC agreement. The issue of the bank account and the rights was just few among the main points to demand from your government. The few among them were, the demand for your government to immediately facilitate, for the charges on the supporters to drop, the supporters who convicted the revolution supporters in full. The other one was for your government to immediately investigate the death of Haruna Jada, and come to conclusion on your stand. So my final question is, what are the latest developments at the State House, and when are you planning to meet there?
The case that involved the four niggas, yes, Haruna and others. Well, I think you made it very clear in this that you want this government respect the rule of law. And in the name of democracy, you cannot take the law into your own hands. That's why we are studying the case to see whether we can drop the case or not. But there are people who are responsible. And as far as I am concerned, we have a free judiciary. The government, we don't involve at all. I don't even call the Chief Justice. He came to me, I told him, don't expect my call. Anything that is happening in the judiciary. We want independent of the judiciary. That's why we are brave enough to appoint Hassan Jal, a human rights lawyer, for that matter. And we appoint the Minister of Justice, and other human rights lawyer, as the Minister of Justice, because we want independent. Haruna's case, the investigation are on. We wait for the report. It's a very unfortunate situation. State House maintenance is going on. Inshallah, maybe in 2 months or so, I will I think I relocate to State House. I think so. Or maybe Secretary General can make that clear. But I believe that I will be there in 2 months. So it is important for us to move to State House for several reasons. Our staff are split. Some of them are in Banjul, some are here. It is affecting what we are doing in a daily basis. Sometimes I need Secretary General, he's in Banjul. He needs me in Fajar. But we are working on it. We inherited a very difficult situation. State House needs maintenance. It involves a lot of money. We have been very, very careful how we spend taxpayers' money. But inshallah, we'll be there maybe in 2 months' time. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, colleagues. I think this has been a very excellent press conference, and we hope that you will give us a break again for the next 6 months so that we will do it as usual. In between, if there's anything important that His Excellency should come to you people through the media, he will reach out to you. Thank you very much. And thank you. As part of his biannual press conference. Welcome, Your Excellency.